I bet Jack Frost is behind all this, said Rachel, folding her arms. The school-day fairies nodded. He stole our magical gold star badges, Marissa explained. We use them to make sure that all lessons are interesting and go smoothly. Without them, classes are a disaster. Why did he take them? Asked Trusty. He's using them to help set up his own school of goblins, said Charlie. The worst thing of all is that Queen Titania and King Oberon are supposed to be visiting the fairy school in the next few days, said Marissa. We wanted everything to be perfect, but without our magical star badges, it will all go wrong. Let us help, said Rachel. We'll do everything we can to find your badges in time. That's just what I was hoping you'd say, said Marissa with a grin. There's no time to lose. Jack Frost has set up his stool inside the ice castle, and my magic can get us in there. Will you come? Of course, exclaimed Trusty. Let's go. Good luck, called Charlie and the other fairies. Marissa waved her wand, and there was a dazzling flash of golden fairy dust. When it cleared, Rachel and Trusty were standing on a balcony overlooking a large hall. Marissa was beside them. We've been to the ice castle lots of times, but I've never seen this hall before, Rachel whispered. The hall was very grand with pillars of white marble and carvings of Jack Frost on the walls. There were red velvet curtains, and a portrait of Jack Frost hung at one end of the room. The hall was filled with uncomfortable-looking wooden chairs, and on each chair sat a goblin. Look at their clothes, said Trusty in a low voice. The goblins were all wearing the same green uniform as the new boys at Tippington School. They were fidgeting, pinching one another, and fighting. None of them were paying any attention to Jack Frost. The Ice Lord was standing at the front of the class wearing a black robe and an old-fashioned professor's hat. He was trying to present a slideshow on the whiteboard, but he had to shout above the noise of the chattering goblins. The first slide was a picture of Jack Frost wearing glasses. The caption said, Jack Frost, famous scientist and inventor. Jack Frost invented absolutely everything, he yelled. He is a genius, write that down, you fools. Only one goblin who was sitting in the very front row started scribbling on a piece of paper. The others just crumpled up their papers and threw them at one another. Sit down and be quiet, Jack Frost yelled. Come on, said Marissa. He has no control over the class. They flew over the edge of the balcony and swooped down to hover in front of Jack Frost. Rachel and Trusty were close behind her. What are you pesky fairies doing in my classroom? Jack Frost exclaimed. We are here to take back our magical star badges, said Marissa in a brave voice. They don't belong to you. The girls thought that Jack Frost might try to catch them, but he just sat down and folded his arms. Well, tough luck, he snapped. I don't have them anymore, so you might as well just go away. Is that really the truth? Asked Rachel. Marissa looked around at the unruly goblins. I think it is the truth, she said. If he had the star badges, the class would be happy and well behaved. And then two of the goblins held a third one upside down and dipped his nose into an inkwell. Jack Frost bounded to his feet with a cry of rage. Stop that right now, he yelled, or I'll expel you and send you to the human world, just like those two mischief makers. Then you will be sorry. Trusty and Rachel looked at each other, thinking exactly the same thing. You must be talking about the two goblins at Timpington School. Quickly, Rachel whispered their idea to Marissa. Maybe they have one of the magical star badges, she suggested. After all, their magnifying glass were working when no one else's were. There's only one way to find out, said Marissa, raising her wand. I'm taking us back to your stool right now.